What up, it's your boy King Caleb4 here for a special edition. NFL is back, which means fantasy football is back. And here we go. Here is our first weekly segment of fantasy football. Let's get started. Alright, so let's get started here. This will be a weekly thing where I will first do the matchups. I will show you all the matchups, who they're starting. I'll try to do the videos more towards when this gets going, more towards Thursday when the first game comes. That way I know people have their first set lineup. So what I show you for this first week, you might want to ignore the lineups. It's a projected lineup of who might be playing, but there's no way that's set in stone because I know people still haven't got on yet since the draft to really mess around with lineup changes or anything. So yeah, just kind of pay attention. Don't really pay attention to those, but we'll do previews. Well, first we'll do. I'll tell you the scores of the week prior. Give you a standings update, and then we'll do the preview for the next week. And we'll do it like on a Wednesday or Tuesday, more when people have their lineup set. Yeah, buddy. So let's get started. All right. So first game we have is me versus Twaddle. My top three were Rodgers, Jamal Charles, and LaShawn McCoy. His top three was Russell Wilson, Eddie Lacy, and Odell, it looks like. Yeah, looks like Odell. So yeah, that's going to be a good one. QB's pretty good, even. Running back's pretty even. Wide receivers pretty even. Just a difference of... Well, yeah, Chicago has a terrible quarterback also. Tight ends pretty even. Flex pretty even. And defense pretty even, except Ravens are going up against Denver and Jets are going up against Cleveland. So we'll see how that plays out. And Dan Beetle Bailey versus Mason Crosby. Well, that'll be a good matchup. So now, phone call. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that little cut there. My wonderful, loving girlfriend who refuses to buy me candy just called me and interrupted the first one. But I pretty much got through the first matchup anyway. So we're going to continue. The second matchup we have for week one is Burchett versus Derek Keene. Wow, what a logo. DD. God. Alright. See, Burchett's top three was DeMarco Murray, Antonio Brown, I think Randall Cobb. I think that sounds about right. And Derek's was Mike Evans, Sammy Watkins, and Matt Forte, I think. That sounds about right. I think that sounds about right. Yeah, another good matchup. Quarterback's a little different. Let's see if Drew Brees can come back. DeMarco Murray's really good. See how he does with the Eagles. Matt Forte's same. Going up against that Green Bay run defense. He'll put up a lot of points against them. God, I see Carlos Hyde. I just don't want to continue this video after that. Mike Evans, Sammy Watkins. Second year guys coming in. See what they can do again. Randall Cobb will be all by himself with Jordy Nelson gone. And yeah, them defenses and kickers. All right, moving on. We are going to Jim Morgan and Mark Keene. Let's see this matchup. Mark Keene doesn't have a tight end in his roster. So let's show bench and see what tight end he might be playing. Well, Julius Thomas is out. So I think he's playing Delaney Walker. Alrighty. Back to the starting lineup. Let's see here. Jim's top three is Marshawn Lynch, Gronk, and C.J. Anderson? Pretty sure C.J. Anderson. My father's was Dez Bryant. Yep, Dez Bryant. Oh, Andrew Luck. Why is Andrew Luck not starting? Oh, he's going up against Buffalo. And, Jordy Nelson, I think. But he's dead, so he's gone. Yep. So I guess his next top three would be TJ Yeldon. All right, another good one. Ben Roethlisberger's got some weapons. Alex Smith hasn't thrown a touchdown to a receiver in forever. So let's see how that goes. Marshawn Lynch will be grabbing his nuts everywhere. TJ Yeldon will have to do something since Jacksonville can't throw either. Wow, very disappointed. Dez Bryant will be everywhere like always. Brandon Cooks, Keenan Allen, they'll put up decent numbers. Gronk will be a big factor since Brady's back. Who are they playing? Pittsburgh? Oh, they're playing each other. Jim might actually start Brady now that he's back. I don't know. Let's see which defense he trusts more, New England's or Pittsburgh's. Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty good matchup there. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm very disappointed in my father's team. The Chiefs defense. Adam Vinatieri is like the brightest spot on his team. What happened? That Jordy Nelson's a real bummer, isn't it? Huh. I enjoy his Thomas dying. Maybe Andy Luck will do something great for him if he decides to start him. Alright, going back to our last matchup. We have Linda Keene versus Josh Austin. Indigestion. Manning, the Orange Crush, versus Ted Wells. We got Peyton Manning right off the bat. Her top three is Peyton Manning, Demaryius Thomas, and Julio Jones. Josh Austin's top three was what the hell? AJ Green, Calvin Johnson, Adrian Peterson. Okay, that's why I couldn't find him there on the bench. Huh. Well, he had to have done that, because automatically it had them top three players up there no matter who they played. That's interesting. I don't know. Let's see where he goes with this one. Top three on the bench. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen it before. Alright. So, Peyton versus Matt Ryan. Frank Gore, CJ Spiller. Isaiah Crowell versus Gio. See if Gio, how many touches he gets this year. Demaryius. Jesus, that's a tag team, Demaryius and Peyton. Mike Wallace, see what he can do with Teddy Bridgewater. Julio Jones, another good one. I think my father did better drafting for my mother than he did for himself. Daniels and Vernon Davis, Jarvis Landry, and Joseph Randall. I think Josh Austin has the better flex. Top three on the bench. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Huh. That just blew my mind. Seahawks defense also. Rams defense. Oh, how about that? Both their defenses play each other. That's a real fantasy matchup right there. And Gostkowski versus Nuge. I think Nuge will have better time putting up numbers than Gostkowski will against Pittsburgh. All right. Well, that's all the matchups. I will be back next Wednesday or next Tuesday. Not this Tuesday and Wednesday coming up, but the Tuesday and Wednesday after that. One of those two. So people have more time to have better time to put their lineup. I usually don't put my lineup until like Thursday, like minutes before. But usually only for the teams playing Thursday. But anyways, I will be back then, and I will have an update on how everyone did, and top scores and everything like that, and see upsets and all that good stuff. And then we'll preview week 2. So, that'll be it. See you next week.